That my fridge was supposed to be picked up between 11 and 3 today, and no one ever called and came to pick it up.
Christina, we are live now.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome. I made you host.
And I'm making you co-host.
Thank you.
That makes us a good team. And everyone is popping on. Yay, happy to see everyone. How are we doing on this thankful Thursday, now that it's coming to an end?
Doing great.
Was it a good thankful Thursday? Good. Hey, Josephina, nice to see
Hey.
you.
I love your hair.
Oh, thank you. We just here, I live in Long Beach, California, and we just opened up a place that I used to work, opened up spin outside. And I was a spin instructor before COVID. And I mean, I taught virtual spin. I have a bike here in my room, but for a while, but I was able for the last 2 weeks to teach in person. So I just got back from that. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for today's class. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun in here in California. And I don't know about where you are, but if we're outside and everything's spaced out 6 feet, we don't have to wear masks.
Oh, yeah. Same here in Michigan.
Ah, yeah. Well, that's a big feat for us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a big feat.
My daughter lives in Elk Grove in California.
Oh, she does? Where?
Yeah.
Where? In what grove?
Elk Grove near Sacramento.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
she's a dentist.
it's very pretty there.
Yeah,
Do you visit her often?
not often. I was there 2 years ago.
I mean, it's been hard with COVID, right? Nobody's traveled anywhere.
Yep.
Hold on. Yes, James, you can, but then I'll go back to gallery because I like to see everyone in class. Thank you. Okay, I will, as people are popping in, I will share my screen. There we go. Strengthen and stretch with slow flow. And the title is exactly what we do. So you can see on my map, I have my blocks, and then I have a little set of weights. They're only 3 pounds. You can have more, but why? 3 pounds are great to strengthen and lengthen our muscle fibers. So we will option always to use weights. It's always an option. We will flow through using our weights while we stretch and while we strengthen. So it's kind of like an all encompassing class. And of course, we'll focus on our breath. And of course, we'll spend a few moments before class in a pranayama, grounding into the present moment. I am Christina. I am in Long Beach, California. I am a certified yoga, meditation, and spin instructor. It's so fun. I've been able to teach spin for the last couple of weeks outside. So it's been a great, and the weather's so pretty, and to breathe in fresh air. And I just don't know how we're ever going to go back inside. I mean, it's just beautiful to be outside. So all of this is all about me. I am about mind, body, and soul connection. I'm about each one of us living the most authentic lives possible. And I have experienced yoga to be this amazing avenue to bring fulfillment and commitment and contentment to myself in order to tap into that authentic part of who I am, right? That what's our birthright, who we were born to be, right? Before life kind of like, you know how life does, right? Kind of ways, can kind of cloak. So kind of shed all that through yoga practice, through breath, through movement, through releasing, through strengthening. And it just kind of feels fabulous. So I'm so happy you're here today to do that. And I'm clicking. Oops, hold on, close your eyes, everyone. I'm going back. Okay, it's not going back. So I know the slides. Oh, it's so nice. So many more beautiful faces. Yay. It's like Christmas morning. Yay. When you see all the presents under the tree. At Get Set Up, we learn from each other. So if you're comfortable having your cameras on, awesome. It really helps me get a pulse of where the class is at and if there are additional modifications that I need to be making for your body. If you are not comfortable having your cameras on, no problem. Just as we move through these sequences, please, if something I am cueing, and if I'm not, because I make a lot of modifications, and if there's a modification I'm not making for your body, please unmute yourself and say, Christina, that's not really working for me. Or Christina, is there something else here? Or whatever it is, please don't be shy, because your question could be 3 or 4 people's questions. So we're all here learning from each other. Hi, Cindy. Nice to see you. We are all here learning from each other. So one of the wonderful things and the unexpected consequences of the pandemic was, in going virtual, was that coming together in these little boxes. I always think about the Brady Bunch, right? How ahead of their time they were back in the 70s. But how precious this is, how we are connecting with one another, and you're inviting us into your home. So really deeply appreciate that. So if you're comfortable, have your cameras on, because it's very, it's special. But if you don't have your cameras on, I still see I see your names and I feel you, right? Babette, Eileen, Alma, like you're with me just as much as if you had the camera on. So just want to make that clear. Okay, we are live streaming. So everyone say hi, live streamers. Hey, live streamers. Listen, register for a class and join us in person so we can all practice together and build this community to be the best versions of ourselves we can be. We have James with us. James is our Get Set Up TA. Everyone say hi to James. Hi, James. So James will be here to monitor the chat. If you have anything you want to share, and put it in the chat. I'm on the mat. It's hard for me to see. James will monitor the chat and get my attention. But again, if James or I aren't seeing the chat, you are welcome to unmute yourself and just get my attention, okay? Because your safety is the utmost importance to me. Your safety, your confidence on the mat, the empowered to flow and move while you're on the mat is crucial to me as a guide. So please, at any time, unmute yourself and get my attention. Finally, Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products, even though we talk about things like yoga blocks, which are heavenly. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Does anybody have any injuries, surgeries, anything their doctor said they can't do that I should know as your guide today to keep you safe? Okay, and just one last time. If there's anything I'm cueing that doesn't work for your body, don't do it. Okay, let's go. Pranayama time. Let's get on our mats. You can have your weights and your blocks near you. We'll be tapping into those in a bit. So move the fleshy parts away from the sits bones. If you want to sit on a pillow or a blanket, great. I think everyone has been with me before, but just so as a reminder, I've been teaching for 1.5 years now virtually. I'm only, I think 8 weeks. This is my eight-week anniversary with Get Set Up. But I have my camera here, but I have a big screen TV. So when I'm looking up, it's because I'm making sure everybody is safe, just so you know. Palms on your thighs. If you need to support your knees by putting pillows or blankets under your knees, do that. Palms on your thighs, gently close your eyes. So we are going to work through a pranayama. I'm going to come close. So this pranayama, I will also mute all. Okay. We are going to inhale through the nose, nice and slow and deep. And when we exhale out the mouth, we'll purse our lips gently, not stressing out our face. We'll purse our lips like we're blowing out a candle. And we'll exhale out a little longer than we inhaled in. If you want to count the inhale and then add a couple counts to the exhale, that's a great tool as well. So right here, before we begin, do a deep cleansing breath in through the nose. And just exhale it out, let it all out, right? Shake it out a little bit. Let's just shake it out. It's Thankful Thursday. Who knows what you've been up to, but I just got off a spin bike, so I feel like shaking it out. And then settle in and begin inhaling. Gently close the eyes and begin inhaling through the nose. And when you're ready, purse your lips and slowly exhale it out. Continue this breath cycle. And the next time you inhale, try to sit up a little taller. And when you exhale, maintain that length you just created and roll the shoulders back and down. Isn't that amazing? And as we're breathing, actively pursing our lips to blow out a candle on that exhale, relax the facial muscles, right? It's easy. I do this. I can get tense in my face trying to purse my lips. So relax the muscles in your face as you bring your lips to a little circle to exhale it out. And the next time you inhale, sit up a little taller and then double chin, bringing the neck in line with the spine, and roll the shoulders back and down on the exhale, maintaining the length. On your next inhale, consciously, energetically lift the head energetically off the neck, creating more space between the ears and the shoulders. Before we do anything, stay just as you are with your eyes closed and just notice how you feel. Just for the difference between just a short few moments ago. We'll take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Draw the knees in, uncross, hug them in, rock side to side, and then reverse the crossing. Bring those hands out to the side, walk those fingertips out. When you get to that stopping point, make sure that you're sitting tall and the neck is in line with the spine. Engage your core here. Bring the navel in towards your spine. And then shrink your waist a little, like you have a corset on, right? Just engage the obliques, the transverse abdominis. And on your next inhale, flip the palms and lift them up and overhead, nice and slow. Tap the fingertips, exhale, palms down, slowly drop those hands down. Inhale, lift the arms up like you're scooping up energy from the earth. Tap those fingertips and then exhale, palms down, bringing it back into the earth. This time we'll inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. Keep the left arm up. As you exhale, draw the right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, lean over to the right. Keep the shoulders stacked. Take an inhale, slowly bring yourself back up. Exhale it out. Inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. This time the right arm stays up. We exhale, left palm on right thigh. Inhale, lengthen, exhale. Bend over to the left. Getting a nice, awesome side body stretch. Inhale, slowly rise, draw the arms down and roll the shoulders. Shimmy side to side, just whatever feels good, right? Maybe do gentle twists. Tap the left fingertips on the right knee and then the right on the left knee. Just move your body, get it moving, prepping it, priming it. Doesn't that feel great? Just getting our internal organs, getting some movement in our internal organs. And pause in stillness. All right, so from here, we'll come into tabletop. We're gonna move through some cat and cows, and then we will come into our down dog. So everybody, we work through this a lot in yoga for beginners. If you ever wanna break down these poses, it's not just for beginners, it's to break down these poses and really own the pose for your body. Know exactly where your body is supposed to be. So stack the joints, wrist creases in line with the mat. The shoulders are either directly over or behind the wrist creases. And if you have wrist issues, make sure that your shoulders are behind to decrease the angle of the wrists. The knees are under the hips. The neck is in line with the spine. Those inner elbows are reaching forward. You're pressing between the thumb and the index finger. You take an inhale, you draw the belly down, lift the heart, the tailbone, and the gaze coming into your first cow pose, but pause. Press between the thumb and the index finger. Rotate those inner elbows forward. And then exhale, slowly begin to hollow the belly, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and dome those shoulders. And then inhale through tabletop into your cow. And you can do this seated as well. And if you need to put a pillow or blanket under your knees, go ahead. They also make yoga knee pads. Close the eyes and find the moving meditation here. Allow the breath, the beginning of a breath, to initiate you into the next flow. Every inhale brings you into your cow. And every exhale, you bring the navel in towards the spine, coming into your cat. The next time you come into your cat, we extend it so your glutes are at your heels, and take a few moments to drop your elbows and roll your wrists, right? Always giving our wrists a little love. Sway side to side. Release any tension in the back. Press the palms into the mat. Take an inhale. Come into your tabletop. Option always to stay in tabletop, okay? You can get the benefits from tabletop. You don't have to go into down dog. Press between the thumb and the index finger, whether you're staying in tabletop or coming into down dog. These positions are all the same. Rotate those inner elbows forward. Everyone engage their core. Draw the navel in towards your spine. Bring the neck in line with the spine. Tuck your toes on the inhale, and if you're going into down dog, exhale it out. Lift the knees. Bring the tailbone up to the ceiling, and the palms press your chest towards your thighs, and bend one knee and the other. And if you are in tabletop, gently rock side to side. Gently rock your hips. Well, everybody looks great. So Cindy, imagine that my palm is between your shoulder blades, and I'm gently pushing your chest closer to your thighs. Yes, you feel the difference? Yes. Okay, so since we're there, shake your head yes and shake your head no, relaxing the tension in the neck. Take a deep inhale through the nose. We're going to exhale, walk the hands to the feet. If you're in tabletop, meet us in forward fold, sway side to side. Have a big bend in your knees. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. Pause in stillness and then inhale, find your half lift. Your half lift is like tabletop except you're standing. So the back is flat, the neck's in line with the spine. We take an inhale, we engage that core, we exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees, bring the arms out to the side, engage your quads and your inner thighs and inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Okay, we're gonna come down, moving through a half sun salutation. And when we do, we're going to inhale, because we practiced this yesterday in yoga for beginners. We're going to walk the hands forward and find our plank. So it can be with the knees down. You can walk the hands like come here, or you can come here. Whether you're here or here, you cannot be like this. You can't be a saggy plank. You have to be engaged. And if you find yourself losing the engagement, then you are done. And you come into tabletop or you come into child's pose and you'll meet up with us, okay? Because holding a plank for 10 seconds with integrity is building strength. It may not seem like it's long enough, and whatever your inner dialogue is, let it go. But the moment we lose the engagement and we still try to hold it, that's where injury happens. Injury in the lower back, injury in the hips. This is a hot mess, so don't do it. Hold the plank for as long as you can, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and work your way up. All right, so your feet are hip distance apart. Pick the foot, heel up from one foot, bring it into the arch of the other, and then have skis on. We inhale the arms up and overhead. We will exhale, forward fold with a soft bend in those knees. We inhale to half lift. We exhale, forward fold, and then we walk the hands coming into our version of plank. Keep those inner elbows reaching forward, press between the thumb and the index fingers. Take an inhale, exhale, down dog. Come into tabletop if down dog isn't working for you. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, this time walk the feet to the hands. Forward fold, sway side to side. Make sure your feet are hip distance and looks like you have skis on. Shake your head yes and shake your head no. Pause in stillness. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, arms up to the side. Inhale, rise. This is the slow flow. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. We'll work through one full half sun salutation, and then we'll come back, step back into plank this time. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, strong core. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold, nice and slow. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Hold on 1 second. Plant the hands. Make sure the wrist creases are in line with the mat. Have your fingers spread wide. Press between the thumb and the index finger. Step back, coming into your version of plank. This is the strengthening part of the class. Isn't this fun? Take a deep inhale. Exhale, down dog or tabletop. Pedal it out. Press those heels into the mat. If you're a down dog, it doesn't matter if they ever reach. Take an inhale. Exhale. Can you lift that right leg up? Even if you're in tabletop, lift that left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, hollow out the belly. Bring the shoulders over the wrist so it's coming into a cheetah pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, plant the right foot between the hands. So now we're in a runner's lunge. We're shooting the right hip forward, the left hip back. We take an inhale. We exhale, plant the left knee, plant the left foot, and Scissor those inner thighs, engage the core and rise. I'm gonna work through that. How was that plank cheetah pose for you? Yeah. Do we love it? It's not easy, I know. But it's strength class. I don't know, what do you want from me? I have to do what's in the name. So from here, we take an inhale. We kind of give ourselves a soft back bend, keeping those hips level to the wall, getting a gentle stretch in that left hip flexor. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, frame that foot, plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift that left knee, pause here. You can have your hands on blocks if it helps, so you're not dumping over that right leg. We are going to come up from a high lunge, and if it's too much for you, lower the left knee. It's okay, you're getting the benefits. Scissor the inner thighs, level out the hips, the neck is in line with the spine. Inhale, rest. Right, we talked about this yesterday. This is always a great barometer for where you're at with your core strength and where you're at with your like your groundedness, right? Because it's, you have to, even if you have core strength and your inner thighs are buff, if you will, if you're not grounded in yourself, it's going to be hard to find your balance, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? Smile from the inside out because it's Thankful Thursday and we're here together. Yes, come down on your left knee whenever you need to. Take an inhale. Exhale, frame that right foot on blocks or not. And then we will get our long back. We'll engage our core. We'll take an inhale and we'll exhale the left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. And exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. For 1 minute, I want to break down down dog and cheetah pose. So you stay in mountain pose, activate your thighs and watch, because I want to make sure that we do this safely. So here is down dog. We inhale, lift one leg, and then we'll exhale, we'll bend it, hollow out the belly like a cat, and then shift the shoulders over. This is cheetah pose, relaxing the neck, and then creating more space so that the left foot can plant between the hands. Now, if you need to grab that left calf and shove it up between the legs, safely, how we get there is how we get there. No judgment. And just so you know, it took me years to be able to do that. I always had to grab my leg and bring it up. Okay, so here we are in mountain pose. We're gonna go in mountain, from mountain, half sun salutation, and then we step back into plank. Laura, do you have it? Do you have any questions about it? Yeah, next week we'll work on that for sure, and yoga for beginners. So we're here in mountain pose. We'll inhale the arms up. We exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, wrist creases are in line with the mat. You push between the thumb and the index finger. Rotate those inner elbows and step back into your version of plank. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, down dog. Table or tabletop. Take an inhale here. Lift that left leg. If you're in tabletop, you can lift the left leg. You're getting the same benefit. Exhale. Whoops, I'm sorry. Lower the left leg. Sorry, other side. Inhale the right leg. Oh, no, wait. No. It is the left leg. I'm so sorry. Take an inhale and exhale. Begin to bend that left knee. Hollow out the belly. Dome those shoulders. Relax your neck. Such a great core pose, right? And then on your next inhale, lift high and place the left foot between the hands. Get it there however it can. And then plant the right knee. Tuck the right toes, right hip forward, left hip back. Make sure that left knee's tracking the second toe. And inhale, rise. Strengthening and flow. Plus, look, right here, we're getting a stretch, right? It's everything. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring the tailbone down so it's reaching towards the earth. Come into a gentle back bend. Stretching out the right hip flexor. Find a focal point to look at and breathe to help with your balance. Take an inhale. Exhale, frame that left leg. Bring the fingertips on the mat or on a block. We lift, option to lift the right knee and lift the left knee. The right foot, sorry. Shift the right hip forward, the left hip back, scissor the inner thighs, engage the core, bring the neck in line with the spine, and inhale, rest. Great job, Denise. You guys look amazing. Awesome. Not an easy feat. Breathe. Keep shifting the hips so they're nice and neutral. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, frame that left foot. Take an inhale. And exhale, the right foot meets the left. Big toes a touch this time. Space between the heels. Sway side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Pause in stillness. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, we'll prayer hands to center, to our heart center, and we sit back into chair pose. So the weight of our body is on our heels. Your inner thighs are squeezing together. Your belly button's kissing your spine. Your gaze is like in front of you a few feet. The shoulders are away from your ears. You take an inhale and you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Take a seat. Utkatasana, fierce pose. Cindy, your big toes can touch and there can be a space between the heels. That way your knees are squeezing in and you're protected. Big toes touch, little tiny space between the heels. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Take a seat. Utkatasana. 3 is a charm. So see, this is a combination of slow flow and strengthening. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, rise with a flat back. And this time I promise we're gonna just prayer hands to heart center. Okay, from here, if you have weights and you want to use them, grab them now. Now is the time. So, okay, we worked our chair pose, our Utkatasana, right? Fierce chair pose. So now we'll kind of play with our inner thighs a little. So we'll straddle out our legs. The toes will be reaching towards the corner of the mat. Your back is flat and the tailbone's in line with the mat. Elbows are glued to your body. And come into a little squat. So when you bend your knees, make sure that those knees are over the ankle or behind the ankle. If they're like this, then you widen your stance. Okay, awesome. Tuck that tailbone so you're not overarching in the back. So we're gonna stay like this. Those knees are actually tracking the second toe as well. So they're not splaying in. Can everybody see that? Like, look, no. We want them out tracking the second toes. Feel the difference, right? Okay, so we're here. We're going to do a nice bicep curl down. Halfway lower it slow. Bring it out to the side. Bring it in. Bicep curl. lower, extend, bring it in, we're adding on, lower the bicep curl, and then lift it all the way up. Ah, that's so fun, right? Lower halfway, extend it out, bring it in, and bring it all the way down. Okay, so on the count of 5, that's how long it's gonna take us to get up, okay? So we're going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We exhale down, 4, 3, 2, 1. We take it out to the side for 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out wide, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing. Bring it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. We inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. We exhale it out, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. We lower, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale, lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Woo! How are your arms feeling? Good? Did we like it? So we count, right? Because it's so common to allow gravity and momentum to do the work, right? With or without weights, that can happen. So we count so that we are using our core strength. The elbows stay glued to our sides so we are not flapping out in the wind, right? Because we're always stacking our joints to keep us safe. So we find our mountain pose. Shake out your hands a little bit, actually. Look at Laura, she's still going. Okay, Laura, okay, because Laura did that, we're gonna go. Come on, everybody pick up your weights again. Okay, we're gonna stand in mountain pose. The palms are towards your legs, right? And then we'll inhale, lift up for 6. Bend the elbows, have a soft bend in those elbows. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, shake it out. Thank you, Laura. Everybody say thank you to Laura. All right, so we'll shake it now, really shake it out. I never want you to feel like you left something on the table, right? Especially in this class. So I saw you and we were going for it. It's a fine line, right? Because we're all getting to know each other and we're not in person. And, you know, my classes are take a lot more effort than other classes. And I just want to make sure everybody's staying safe. So we are in our mountain pose. And we close the eyes, we stack our joints, we bring in the neck in line with the spine and breathe. Every inhale, we gently, energetically lift the head off the neck. And every exhale, we maintain the length, but lower the shoulders down. Just a couple breath cycles here as an awesome recovery, right? We're still empowered, right? Because we're in our mountain pose. We're engaged. Our joints are stacked. The quads are engaged. The navel's engaged. We're not here floppy. Thankful Thursday. I am so very thankful for all of you showing up. And I am so very thankful for our strength. When I was on the spin bike today and I was pushing everybody to get to the top of the mountain, I said this and it wasn't premeditated and it kind of gave me goosebumps. We have just come out of, we're still coming out of a global pandemic, right? Some of us are able to not wear masks outside depending on where we live. I mean, India is still in a lockdown, right? The whole world, we're all in different stages. So I understand that. But we are able to, we came out, we're able to be here, right? We have our strength, right? We have our mental capacity to commit, to come to our mats, to take care of our bodies. And so many didn't come out that other side, right? And so it is our responsibility to breathe in the blessing of our reality, right? Our gift. We are so blessed to have come to be coming out of the other side. We have a responsibility to care for our bodies because we see how fragile life is, right? And how in a moment, the world can go topsy-turvy and we lose so many souls on our planet. Life is precious. Our bodies are precious. We need to care for our bodies like precious pets or precious children, precious people we love. We must love ourselves like that. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. We will inhale the arms up and overhead. We exhale forward fold. Inhale, half lift. We're coming into plank one last time. Exhale, plant the hands. Make sure that your wrist creases are in line with the mat and you press between the thumb and the index finger before you step back. And once you're in whatever version of plank you need to be in, you keep rotating those inner elbows forward. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant the knees, come into your version of child's pose. Roll the wrists, sway side to side. Pause in stillness. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. We are going to spend our Shavasana in child's pose if that is comfortable for your body. If there is another position, maybe Shavasana on your back, if you want to stay in child's pose, you can bring the arms down by your legs and have the palms face up by your feet. You can have the elbows out wide, and or you can come into whatever Shavasana pose is calling to you today. Okay, so on your back is great. Child's pose is great, whatever you want to do. If you're in child's pose, make sure there's a gentle tuck of your chin. And wherever you land, allow the shoulders to melt. Release the muscles in the face, soften the brow line, and release the lower jaw. Feel yourself melting into the mat and let go into this Shavasana.
Stay just as you are. Begin to deepen the breath in the body. If you are in child's pose, gently rock side to side. If you're on your back, bring the arms over the head, giving yourself a nice big body stretch. If you're on your back, draw the knees into the chest. If you're in child's pose, extend the arms overhead. If you're on your back with the knees in the chest, roll over to the most comfortable side in a little ball. And if you're in child's pose, press into the palms with your eyes closed and slowly walk the hands to the knees, come into a comfortable seated position. Everyone who's in a ball, use the opposite palm to bring yourself up. Try to keep your eyes closed, prayer hands at heart center. A bow of your forehead in reverence to your strength. Breathing in gratitude for all that you are in this very moment. Breathing gratitude for every single moment that has brought you to this very one. And breathe in gratitude for all the days that are left to live. May you feel peace in your heart. May you feel gratitude in your heart. And may you feel empathy, compassion, and joy and love for yourself and for everyone on the face of this planet. To seal our practice together today, we'll take a deep inhale through the nose and exhale it out the mouth. The divine light within me truly bows in honors to the divine light within you. Namaste. Unmute ourselves and have a communal namaste. Namaste, my friends.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Would anyone, before I share my slides, would anybody like to share their practice? Does everybody feel like they got a good workout?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Did everyone love the extra arm thing? That was awesome, Laura. Yes.
Well, sometimes it feels like my muscles just get started, so then it's like I need a couple more. So sometimes I turn my screen off when I do that, but I realized I was not able to do that. So
I'm so glad you did. You so inspired us to do another round.
I don't know about that, but
and our biceps, thank you.
I'm glad some people didn't mind.
Listen, we can always do those weight sequences without weights, right? We don't have to have weights.
Yeah.
Because you can get the benefits. Like, look how engaged, right? I can do this and just be flopping my arm up and down, or I can be engaged in my biceps on fire right now. And you get the muscle building in that without weights. Anyone else have any comments or questions?
I'm going to leave, but thank you. Always great. I try to fit you in whenever I get home from work. I'm sure a lot of other people, the same thing. I see a lot of familiar faces, but I really appreciate you. So thank you.
Thank you. It is my pleasure. Cindy, yep. Thank you. Yeah, we love this strengthen and stretch with slow flow, right? It's a good one. All right. I will share my slides. Oops, here we go again. Close your eyes, everybody. Okay, here we go. Please let Liz share your experience with Liz. Here are related classes. Here are some of my next classes. I teach 12 classes a week. I teach 7 different forms of yoga. Everything from yoga and meditation to a class like this to, I think, what's tomorrow? Vinyasa? I don't know what tomorrow is.
It's stress and de-stress.
And de-stress.
Which is great after this class. Yeah. So yay. Oh, and Sunday too. So it's Friday and Sunday. Yeah. Great classes to go. Yeah. So just check out the calendar. We have amazing fitness guides. Try everybody and see what works best for your body, right? I want you to take care of your body, whatever that means for you. I'm here supporting you, encouraging you every step of the way. After this class, you receive notes. You will receive other classes you might be interested in and an opportunity to give feedback. Thank you so much, everybody who gives me feedback. It is awesome. I learned so much from all of you, and I know it helps me know what kind of guide to be for you. So thank you so much. Get Set Up works really hard. Please invite your family and friends to all these amazing classes, over 500 classes a week. What? I know, it's amazing. You can invite them on your desktop. You can, once you register and you get the link, you can copy it and email it to them. And you can also send it to them on your mobile device. Hold on. Come on. Just one more slide. You got this. No, it's not going to go. All right. Why does it always wait to the last minute? help@getsetup.io. That is your email. If you'd like to host an interest group, if you'd like a class that isn't offered, please let us know. If for some reason you don't receive a recording of this class, and if there is an organization that you believe aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving and enhancing the lives of older adults, please let us know. We want to grow that partnership so we can keep offering you everything you want and deserve. All of that you can get you can go to help@getsetup.io. Otherwise, that completes the class today. Happy Thankful Thursday. So glad to be ending the day with all of you.
Thanks. It was a great class.
Thank
Christina,
you.
it was nice. I was going slow whenever you were going up. When we were in that lunge and we were coming back up, even though you were going all different places, I just kind of remembered just go slow and engage the core, and I was able to get up. So it was really good.
I saw.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Hey. All right, my friends. Hopefully I'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
Thank you. Happy Thankful
Thank you.
Thursday. I'm so thankful for all of you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, James. Thank you.